Tamale. So if you guys are wondering what it is that I'm doing here, so I'm sure you've probably gathered by now, I'm working on the log lift. And because of, you know, the materials that I have available here, just kind of at this point trying to do what I can with whatever I can scrounge up around the garage. And this grade 8 bolt here, I believe is a 1/2 inch. I think it's a 1/2 inch. But I took one of the nuts here you see on the other side of the plate, and I actually ground the corners off, and I dropped it in the 1-inch holes that I already had drilled in these. All right, so I just got done welding the nut into place, and you can see I ground all around there. I'm probably gonna see how it's like beveled there. I'm probably gonna end up grounding that flat, so that both surfaces, you know, hit, you know, flat and tight. So, but that nut on the other end is just basically for a jam nut. I don't have anything else right now. I'd like to have something with a shank in it, you know, with no threads there toward the head. But this is what I got to work with for now. So I think it'll work fine. And it's a grade 8 bolt. It should put up with some abuse for a while. And especially with the little stuff I'll be picking up with this thing. So yeah, I think it's gonna work out okay. want the magnet to be strong, it won't hold anything. When you don't want it to be strong, you can't move it. Case in point. Oh, so hard to laugh right now. Why did I fall so far away? Sharp. Cheese and rice. Until it's the end of the day. All right. I love remeasuring. Seven inches. The end of the day, guys. I just should stop. Quit while I'm ahead. Good enough. Call it good. It's good. think that's gonna work, folks. I think that's gonna work. So throughout here, I'm gonna have a few pieces of 1-inch solid bar. Obviously I'm gonna have a platform in the bottom that flips. The design I'm going with is pretty similar to the brute force semi-pro that I had. Just because, you know what, I really liked it. I think their setup technically is definitely better. There's things about the way they designed their cradle that I feel were too restrictive as far as the way the cradle, how tight it was. But like I said, I think the way they executed it, technically, I think for most people is maybe better. I'm just kind of limited on what materials I have and funds that I have to buy materials that I don't have. So things are going to be a little bit slow for a while, just because, like I said, funds, and also it's starting to get around to being the season where I start getting a little bit spread thin between work, things around here, and then other properties that I frequently throughout the warm season go and help them do some upkeep with bigger projects that they can't do anymore. So I apologize. I didn't have today is Sunday, and I didn't get to post a long form video for you guys. Just kind of the way things unfolded last week kind of prevented me from, one, having the energy when I came home after work, and two, a little bit of inconvenient weather and timing. Also, the good days this week that I was able to get out for a little bit, I was doing some beta testing on this machine. Since I have the 4-way splitter on, I wanted to see how this thing was going to do, and you guys will hear about that in some later videos. So yeah, things are coming along real good. I'm really enjoying myself so far. I got a ram here. It's overkill. I know it's overkill. It's a 3-inch cylinder on that sucker, but the price was right, and I swooped it up because it was available now. But anyway, dimensionally that's going to work out. The next thing I have in my crosshairs as an extension of this project is to make this wedge hydraulically adjustable. So to get the math done and all the geometry, I'm going to be getting hopefully a cylinder not too long from now. Oh, excuse me for yawning. So yeah, I'm going to have to do some work outside of this project and on some other properties. I'm thinking of my next few available days off, I will be probably doing that to try to get some funding for the project. As you know, all these extra cylinders and functions are going to require valving and hoses and things like that. So things are going to start slowing down a little bit as far as how frequent you're going to see videos of me really going to town on this thing. So yeah. So I guess it is now time for me to start cleaning up my mess. Temperature's dropping pretty quick too. It was pretty nice today, actually. Oh my goodness, I apologize. The temperature got up to, I don't know, maybe 42, something like that when the sun was out. But it took a while to get there. I think around noontime it was still only 37 degrees. So, but I'll take it. It was a real pretty day. The sky was pretty blue for the most part. And I got to work with the door open, which is always nice, considering I can breathe better and the lighting is much better too. So I didn't get a whole lot done today. I figured I'd save most of the boring stuff for myself, jammed out to some tunes, and brought you guys in with the camera as I felt that maybe you might be interested to see where I am at this point. But speaking of boring stuff, I'm going to stop yammering, and we'll meet up on the next video. So I'll see you guys soon enough, and I'll catch up with you whenever the heck that is.